That's Jehovah or Yahweh. All right. Now, you would think that if the Most High's name was dreadful among the heathen, why are the heathens using this name as the prominent or one of the highest gods in their worship? Let's get the information out of that real quick before we get back into the scriptures. What you got in there? Before we show which is God. Where you at?
This is page 54 of Codex Magic.
Okay, show the book we're going into. Codex Magica. What is Codex Magica? Codex Magica is by Tex Mars, which was a Christian, who saw fit to looked into the government and the entertainment societies, along with the high politicians, and noticed that and seeing that they all had one thing in common, that they followed the same God. Okay? That they would throw up the Baphomet. That these people, these influential people in the earth, received their power through Satan. Okay? Let's read what you have on page 54 when it comes to the lost name of God. Read it.
The lost name of God. The Blue Lodge Masons.
Now we know the name of the Most High is not lost. The Most High told Israel, I am that I am. Tell them I hired. Sent you to them. So it seemed like these guys lost the Most High's name on purpose to bring forth their own God. Read.
The Blue Lodge Masons, encompassing the first 3 degrees of masonry, are instructed that they are seeking the lost word or the lost name of God.
So in masonry, they trick people into masonry at low degrees, telling them that, if you stay in, we're going to give you the true name of God. Read.
It isn't until they reach the level of Royal Arch Masonry, 7th degree.
So once they get to the 7th degree, which is the York Rite, read on.
That they discover the lost name of God.
At that time, they, quote unquote, get the lost name of God. But what God? We read in Psalms, there's many gods. Read.
They discovered that the lost name of God wasn't lost after all. It's at this level that they learn the sacred name of Masonry's God. They find that the sacred name of the Masonic God is composed of 3 names.
They find out that the name of their God, the Mason's God, compiles from 3 separate names. What's that?
Representing the 3 identities of God.
What's that?
It is so sacred that the 3 Royal Arch Masons are able to speak it. Skip over that.
Go right to it. What are the 3 names?
The name Javelin has 3 syllables.
So the name Javelin had 3 syllables. That's the name you get once you pass the 7th degree in masonry. Read.
Representing a composite God made up of 3 subordinate deities. The Masonic material identifies the 3 as Yah or Yahweh.
Hold up. One of the 3 is what? Yah or Yahweh. Hold that paper for me. Grab that. Yah or Yahweh. It's one of the 3 deities you get once you get past the 7th level of masonry. And they put all 3 of these gods together. You got that? Read that last part again.
The name Javelin has 3 syllables, representing a composite made up of 3 subordinate deities.
Go ahead.
The Masonic material identifies the 3 as Yah or Yahweh, Baal, and Osiris.
Baal and Osiris. Now don't forget, we read earlier that it came a point where Baal and Yahweh became interchangeable. Read.
Logically, the name should be spelled Yah Baal. The Duncan's Masonic ritual and monitor admits that over the years the spelling has been corrupted by Freemasonry until it reached its current form. Decker correctly asserts that what these men are doing is worshiping a demon.
They're worshiping a what?
Worshiping a demon
They're
god.
worshiping a demon god. See, that's one of the reasons people can't let that name go. That demon have power over people, man. It's sorcery. Especially if you have the star Moloch in there. The star Moloch, which is a 6-pointed star, that's a vortex for spirits. So that's why these people can't let the name or these symbols go. They're under a spell. Read on.
So far removed from the real God, that the worship must surely defile the holiness of God, and guarantee those who pronounce that name in such a ceremony a swift route to hell.
So if you do that name in their ceremonies that they actually do, in these Masonic rites, it gives you almost a guarantee, a swift ride to hell.